Have you ever wondered how people are making millions with LinkedIn outreach while you're not even able to get a single response? In reality, it's not actually that hard to get responses on LinkedIn. I've personally sent over 5,000 DMs and of those got a 40% reply rate, and as a result, I've generated more than 10 million USD from LinkedIn. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything that's allowed me to do that so you can apply those methods to your own LinkedIn DMs, get responses, and book dozens of sales calls through LinkedIn. 1. Stop selling immediately. If your LinkedIn messages are getting ignored, the first thing you need to understand is that nobody logs into LinkedIn hoping to be sold to. The biggest mistake most people make is connecting with someone and immediately pitching their product or service. Think about your own inbox. When you get a generic pitch from someone you do not know, what do? You ignore it. Maybe you even feel annoyed. And that's exactly how your prospects feel when they receive cold, impersonal messages. LinkedIn is a relationship building platform first, a sales platform second. Instead of focusing on what you want, focus on the other person, what they need, what they talk about, and what they care about. Here's what you should do instead. Start by engaging with their content. Before even sending a message, like, comment, and interact so your name becomes familiar. When you do message them, make it about them, not you. Ask questions, offer insights, and share something relevant that might be valuable to them. Only pitch when it makes sense. The best sales happen when the conversation naturally leads to your solution, not when you force it. Shift your mindset from how can I sell to how can I start a conversation. That one change alone will increase your response rates dramatically. Check their recent activities. If your message doesn't feel personal, it's get ignored. But there's a simple way to fix this by just checking their recent activity before reaching out. Spend 30 seconds looking at their profile, see what they've posted, commented on, or engaged with recently. Mentioning something relevant from their activity immediately makes your message feel more personal. For example, instead of saying, "Hey, I wanted to connect," you could say, "I saw your post on AI in marketing. Really liked your point about automation, not replacing creativity." This instantly signals that you've taken the time to engage with their thoughts. It doesn't feel like a cold pitch, it feels like the start of a real conversation. This approach works because people appreciate when others notice their content. It makes them more likely to respond and engage in a meaningful conversation. By taking just a few extra seconds to personalize your message, you can dramatically improve your response rates. Number 3, send video messages. Most LinkedIn DMs blend together because they are just text. If you want to stand out, start sending video messages. Research shows that video messages get up to 3x more responses than text alone. Why? Because they are personal, engaging, and break the pattern of boring sales outreach. Imagine scrolling through your LinkedIn inbox and seeing a personalized video instead of another block of text. It immediately grabs attention. Plus, video builds trust. The recipient can see your face, hear your tone, and connect with you as a real person, not just another sales rep. The best part? You don't need fancy equipment, just clear audio, good lighting, and a simple message. Keep it short, 20 to 30 seconds is perfect. Address the person by name, mention something specific about them, and end with a clear question or call to action. Tools like SendSpark and Expandi make it easy to send LinkedIn video message at scale. They allow you to personalize videos with dynamic placeholders, ensuring each recipient gets a message tailored to them. Number 4, ask about them, not your product. Most LinkedIn messages fail because they focus too much on the sender's product or service. If your first message is all about what you do, people people will ignore it. Why? Because people care about their own challenges, goals and interests, not your sales pitch. Instead of talking about your product right away, shift the focus to them. Ask thoughtful questions about their work, their challenges, or their recent projects. Something like, I saw your post about hiring challenges in SaaS. What's been your biggest obstacle in scaling your team? This kind of approach makes the conversation about them, not you. People love talking about themselves. Research shows that discussing personal experiences activates the brain's pleasure centers. By asking meaningful questions, you make it enjoyable for them to respond. Another trick, give genuine compliment, not something generic like you have an impressive background, but something specific. Your insights on B2B sales were spot on in your last post. This makes your message feel a bit more authentic, not forced. The key to better LinkedIn DMs, be curious, not salesy. The more you focus on them, the better your chances of getting a response. Use their content as an opener. People put effort into their LinkedIn posts, and when someone acknowledges their work, it stands out. Using their content as an opener is one of the most effective ways to get a response because it shows that you generally paying attention. Instead of sending a cold pitch, start with, I read your post on scaling SaaS companies and really like your take on customer retention. This method works because people are more likely to engage when you reference something they're passionate about. It's a lot easier to respond to, I'd love to hear your take on this, than to a random sales pitch. But don't just say, great post, expand on it. If they wrote about hiring, share your own experience or ask a follow-up question. This makes your message feel organic rather than transactional. By reversing their content, you're starting a conversation based on mutual interests rather than trying to force a pitch. This is how real conversations and eventually business opportunities are built. Number 6, keep messages phone screen size. When sending LinkedIn messages, length matters. If your message requires scrolling to read on a phone, it's too long. Most LinkedIn users check messages on their mobile devices, and if they see a giant wall of text, they'll skip it. Your first sentence should grab attention. The middle should provide context or value, and the last sentence should include a clear, simple call to action. For example, your insights on product-led growth caught my eye. We've worked with several SaaS companies using similar strategies to double conversations. What key metrics are you tracking for success? This message works because it's personalized, it mentions their insights, it's short and easy to read, it ends with an open-ended question, making it easy to reply. Keeping messages concise shows you respect their time. Your goal isn't to pitch everything in one message. It's to start a conversation. Keep it short, clear, and to the point. Now, in this video, I only talked about how to get responses to your LinkedIn DMs, but there's more to it than that if you want to make money with LinkedIn. So click here on the screen to see the next video where I show you everything I learned after making 10 million with LinkedIn. So you can apply those learnings to do the same and grow your business to make millions with LinkedIn. I'll see you over there.